To show your wiener?
Yeah.
I showed somebody my wiener, and she showed me her vagina, but I was completely confused because I never got to talk. And I was like, where the fuck is yours? And then I felt like I got hosed because I didn't see one.
Oh, you were looking for
I was looking for something that looked like mine.
Yeah.
This was, I think, like 2nd grade.
Did you think it was gonna look like yours,
Similar,
or do you think it's gonna be a girl version of it?
I think I thought it was gonna be something along the realm, but altered in a way, and I just didn't see anything.
I thought of a secret, but it's like just a 1st grade one where it's not like I'm not dropping a bombshell on you. Like shit secret. It's just like an embarrassing story.
It's alright. We don't have to go down this hole anymore.
What's a fucking secret?
That's fine. You don't have any. Tyler's an open book.
I'm not.
Shit. Which one is it?
He beamed it? What episode
I
is
usually
this?
fucking cut
45?
We're recording 45.
Look at that. 45.
What do you want to call the last one?
What did we talk about?
This is my problem with every single one.
Shit. We just talked about a bunch of dumb shit.
Yeah. We could do Slaughterhouse. You want to go Slaughterhouse? Is the title. Because whatever the title is the thumbnail.
What were we just fucking talking about?
Isn't it wild that happens? Like every time I have to pull up the video to even get a description going.
Like,
we want to roast each other? Okay. That is the right one.
go like, what were we talking about? Fuck, there was surely a topic we spent a lot of time on.
It was 44. I can't. You ready? I'm just going to go to a random spot.
Yeah, go like to...
100%? Like, in what's... I don't trust you 100% not to try and scare me.
Trust?
Okay, that's fair. But, like, in
Go to
general,
like here. I remember talking about something and
like
looking up and be like, oh shit, we're at 45 minutes.
Dude, I've gotten hit with some heavy ones. Yeah.
Just random bullshit.
I'm surprised I haven't got hit yet. Like, massive like that one. I had to pierce my ear, piss my pants. I didn't know what it was, but I probably made I'm making a lot of my favorite ones recently.
Really?
I guess we talked about posting.
That's like fire.
Just name it anxieties. Just a couple of anxiety-filled individuals.
I name 2 things we said on that podcast.
I just heard 2 things.
2 other things.
Couldn't tell you. We talked about you not changing your background, or that Cody going to space. But I guarantee you,
there's something.
35% of our titles have
space in it. Yeah. I mean, one of them is literally called, what is it? Gum's Dick in Space. You want to talk about religion?
Yeah. So
shoot me the question.
This is a question.
Question for Catholics.
Yeah, and it's something I didn't understand as a kid. And I don't know that you'll be able to answer it, but I know you were 100% Catholic, and I went to Dad's church and Mom's church, and they're 2 different realms, kind of. And for the 2 other people listening to this, I don't mean to offend anyone's beliefs.
Here we go.
Logan, I know.
Here we are with the fucking anxiety what if scenarios.
And there's fucking my brother listening and some mystery person.
It's probably somebody
Logan won't get offended, but this other listener, I don't mean to offend you. This is a genuine question that comes from a place of learning and curiosity.
Well, that's his whole podcast,
and
dude.
understanding. Yeah, but when you talk about people's beliefs, we've
dicey.
Talked about
people,
politics.
Dude, we've talked about people. That's what we should name the last podcast.
What?
Politics.
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
Do we have a politics?
God, we sound like a bunch of hippies, dude. dude,
Aren't we?
The government. I mean, but it's true, right?
We are hippies.
Fuck the two-party government.
Fuck the two parties and let's smoke all of the herbs.
Yeah, dude, just love everybody, dude.
War. Make peace, not war.
So, I was always confused about... Can we bring up some definitions? Because this may just...
Oh, my God.
Eliminate my question altogether. Bring up the definition of worship.
Worshipped.
And then Q, bring up the definition of polytheistic.
Polytheistic. Okay. Polytheistic is relating to or characterized by beliefs in or worship of more than one god.
Okay, so God might be the key word there. So this question may not make sense.
Polytheism is just more than one god.
More
so
than
like
one
your Greek
god.
your Greek goddesses and gods and
Q, what's worship?
worship is the feeling or expression of reverence and adoration or
For a deity. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Adoration. Adoration is a key word there.
Can you do one more? I'm sorry. Can you do monotheistic?
I feel like that's the other thing, but it's just one God.
Yeah.
Relating to or characterized by a belief that there is only one God.
Okay, so my
Christian.
question doesn't make sense, I guess.
What was
It
your
makes a little
question?
sense.
What was your question?
So, I was kind of confused because out of the monotheistic religions like Islam and Judaism and Christianity, unlike the other two, is the one that kind of walks the edge, I thought, on being monotheistic or being polytheistic. Because, right, in these two other religions, one God is God, you pray to God, worship God, God is God, right?
Yeah.
There's these other figures like Jesus and Paul and Peter and Moses, but there's one God, God is God. I kind of got confused when Jesus came into it.
He's not a God though.
Because Jesus
He's a
is
reflection.
not a God.
He's a reflection of God, but he is a man.
He's God in man form, right? He's God, right?
Yeah, he's God, but in man,
Right.
in human form.
So yeah, I was confused because I was like, okay, well, Jesus is different than God, but we pray to Jesus, we worship Jesus. How is that monotheistic? But then I understand the idea of he is God, so it's one, right?
Yeah.
And I understand the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. That's all one. Like, although there's three different names, the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
It's all one.
It's all the same person.
So I understand that, and that's a lot of what I read and heard in podcasts and books, and I understand that logic. What I got confused about, and I haven't really found the answer in the books or podcasts I've listened to it, so maybe you can answer it for me, because I know growing up you went only to Catholic churches. I went to Catholic and Protestant. Not that that's going to make a difference on whether you're able to answer this or not, but maybe you've obviously had more experience in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
I'm still confused how sainthood fits into the monotheistic idea, and what I mean by that is, based on what I've learned. And this came up. I was learning about the lectures on the Black Death, the Black Plague.
Yeah.
There was a thing on religion. That's kind of where this came from. And I know some of these ideas are older Catholic ideas that don't really apply today, but I feel like they still carry over. One example is there are different churches that had maybe like a fingernail of St. Paul. This is just a ballpark.
Yeah.
But they'd have actual body parts of a saint.
Yeah.
And it made that place holy because they had the fingernail of St. Paul or the femur bone of St. Mary or something. And they said...
And you're for sure on body parts. Like there are different body parts.
Yeah, that's fact. You could fact check that.
Okay.
I think there's one place where they had a whole body of Saint.
Kind of like a mummy, like you have
Yeah.
you have a mummification of
Yeah.
what's his name?
And so those churches where they had those body parts were named in their name.
Yeah. Okay.
And I know another thing I learned is Saint Mary is associated with illness.
I believe so.
You could if you want. I think, but I know like in a lot of Latin countries when family members are sick, you see them praying to
Saint Mary.
statues of Saint Mary and altars of Saint Mary. And like with Christian in the modern version of like having the fingernail of these saints and it being their church, I think Catholicism is the only form of Christianity where there's churches, like there's holy houses built in the name of someone other than God or Jesus. Like there's the Church of St. Paul. Like I think, did Jill get married?
I don't know.
Like there's churches of St. Paul, there's churches of St. Peter, and they'll still have Jesus. Like Jesus
Is
will
the figure.
be the figure,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's built in the name of someone other than God.
It's a saint. It's built in the name of a saint. Because there's Saint Joseph's, there's Saint
Yeah.
Vincent, there's Saint Mary's. Those are all churches around hometown that were just, they're named not like Jesus' church.
Uh-huh.
It's Saint Mary's. It's Saint Joseph's.
And when we were born, I remember, didn't we we were given a saint?
Card.
Yeah, that's our
Yeah.
saint, right?
Yeah. So a lot of the times in Christianity, your middle name is a saint's name. So Lawrence.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So Lawrence is not only named after Grandpa,
Right.
it's named from a saint.
From saint.
Yeah, and which Grandpa was named after a saint too, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew's name is Paul. There was a Paul in our family, but he was also, I want to say he was a brother. There was either he's a father Paul or he was a brother, but Matthew's middle name came from him. And then St. Charles, that was Dad's dad, and Charles, of course, is St. Charles. But it's kind of hard to not hit a saint's name because there's a shit ton of saints. But
So I guess my question is with churches being like, I know you're not supposed to idolize or deitize, make someone a deity or idolize figures that aren't what I thought were God, which are God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. You're not supposed to idolize or have, I don't want to say have churches in other people's names that aren't God, or pray to statues of Saint Mary when you're like that.
yeah.
How is that I guess that's my question.
So
how does sainthood fit into
so
monotheism?
saints are typically, from the stories I've listened to and read, saints are kind of created on their devotion to Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Their stories mainly revolve around Jesus. So like Saint Mary's is a big one because Mary is the mother of Jesus. Right. But there's also, let's take,
wasn't the dude who fished with Jesus, didn't he become one? Like he wasn't fishing and then he brought Jesus on his boat and he threw his net in and brought up all the fish.
I don't know his name. But like Moses isn't a saint.
Yeah.
That part I don't get. But like let me look up. So there's also Saint Joseph, which was Father Joseph, like that was his father.
Uh-huh.
But let me look up Vincent. There's so many just other charity, compassion for the poor. So like Saint Vincent is recognized for charity, compassion, and the poor. So his I don't know. Like, I'm not caught up with his stories and stuff, but I would assume that a lot of his stories would be caring for the poor and with his connection with Jesus, like with his religion revolving around God. I think we pray to them, so we not act like them. That's kind of poor words. So they're kind of like an idol, basically. So like,
I thought idolizing goes against monotheistic. I mean, I guess monotheistic is belief in one God, and
you believe there is a God, but
maybe everybody's a different thing.
Maybe, but we recognize that these are people. Mm-hmm. These aren't God, but we pray to be like them, sort of deal. We pray to have the same thoughts and the same
tendency, or like
compassion they had.
Same attributes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't like ask them for miracles or anything. It's not like we don't expect a lot from it as much as we do like Jesus. Like if you were praying to Jesus, you would not expect. That seems bad. But like a lot of the people who kind of fall away from Christianity are like, God didn't answer my calls. Jesus didn't answer my calls. That sort of thing Christianity's air quotes expect from praying to Jesus, but we don't expect charitable or compassion to pray from St. Vincent. Like it's more of just guidance.
So so they're figures of. Is there something about not being able to idolize?
Maybe. But I don't think it's idolizing them. I think it's like give me strength from like St. Mary. You know St. Mary's is in a lot of hospitals because she is like a nursing, because she was a mother, so she's kind of like a nursing character, not character, but a nursing.
Nurturing.
Yeah. So you kind of just pray for good guidance, sort of thing.
And you pray to her.
Yeah. But when you pray to her, it's kind of like, I don't know. I see where your question lies. I do.
And I think I read it's God's word. Like God wants you to pray to the saints, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? I just thought that sounds, and I know these aren't gods, but I thought that I made the connection between that and Zeus wanting sacrifices to be made to Athena and be made to Poseidon. Like there were others. He was the guy, but there were still others kind of below him.
Yeah.
But then again, they were gods. These guys aren't
these guys are humans.
Gods.
Yeah.
And maybe the idolizing thing, I'm thinking of something else. That might be, I know for sure that's Muslim. You can't idolize. But maybe.
But, I mean, you definitely pray to saints.
Yeah.
That's a for sure. And you definitely pray to God. It's circumstantial which saints you pray to, but it can be anything if you pray to a God or pray to God.
That makes sense to me. Is your saint based on when? Like when you were born? Or the month?
Lawrence?
What would mine have been?
Lawrence? Like my middle name?
What would my saint have been? What's your saint based on? They just give you one?
Like my middle name.
Yeah.
That saint name.
Yeah, why did you get Lawrence and not Paul?
Oh.
They just...
So, it's... You want to pick a saint's name, but it's not like you're drawn to one or the other. It's mom and dad literally chose my middle name to be mom's dad. And then Matthew happened, and then they just had, I think, Father Paul or Brother Paul was a figure in their life that probably just recently passed or something. So that's why they grabbed his name. And then when Bradley was born, I had mom's dad, but nobody had dad's dad, so then Bradley got dad's dad.
So it's not like astrology where
no.
It's
It's like you just pick a
saint.
You just pick a saint's name that's occurring in your life, sort of deal. Like, why did you get Eric?
It was my great grandpa's first name.
Okay.
So kind of like how
he's
not a saint. So I'm gonna go to hell.
No, I think. Well, to be honest, I'm pretty sure there's a saint with every fucking name. So like.
Oh yeah.
Arik. Arik. We're gonna go with Christians. I don't think so. Maybe not.
Fuck.
But I do have 2 middle names because you get a second middle name when you go through the process of. I lost the word.
Communion?
No, communion is when you receive body and blood.
That was pretty
confirmation.
What was that one?
That one's basically confirming your. It's kind of stupid seeing it from an outsider's point of view, but you're basically confirming your religion.
So saying I'm not bullshitting when I come to the church. I mean what I.
Yeah.
Now.
And a lot of people bullshit that because it's a requirement.
When do you have to do that?
Well, it's not a requirement. I think I did it in
are you
grade?
old enough to?
I think it was just like at the beginning of high school, like when people start becoming your own being sort of deal. They want you to confirm your religion with the church.
Is there like I don't think I did that one. I just did communion. Is that like communion where you go to a mass and it's kind of like a deal for you, or is that just?
It's definitely a deal for you. So it's like a thing, but there's preparation to this one where like prior to this you had to attend like 4 or 5 weeks of classes. No, you didn't do this. I don't think you did this. You would know because you could pick your second middle name.
Oh yeah, okay. I for sure didn't do this. What's your second middle name? Keep going.
So you get like a sponsor. Like you pick a sponsor, which is usually within your family. And then you take some classes beforehand and basically just reteaching you about your religion. And then once it's probably the coolest experience. Well, no. I think community was pretty cool. But the in-church kind of ordeal that you walk through is they line up all of us on the altar, or not on the altar, but on the main stage, and they have the bishop come to the church of the day, and they hit you with some oils, and then basically you just kneel before him and Jesus, like one by one, say some words while your sponsor has their hand on your shoulder. Say the words, and then you're confirmed.
Do you have like because I know for communion you kind of have a get together afterwards, like a not party but like a
you kind of have a gathering
reception.
Yeah, sort of. I mean that's kind of like with any Catholic ordeal. But yeah, my sponsor was John, my cousin John. I don't know why I picked him. I did. There wasn't like a big meaning towards it. Maybe I just had like an energy field. But my second middle name is John.
Does it go after Lawrence?
Yeah. So my full name is Michael Lawrence John Lose.
Whoa.
In the view of the Catholic Church.
So it wouldn't be like you don't have to put, not legally by the state, you don't have to put it on your driver's license or anything no.
The church views you as Michael Lawrence John Lose. Bradley's
so
got
like when you get married, will that be on your marriage certificate?
No. I don't think so. I mean, I haven't got married.
Right.
And
you may not marry a Catholic.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you feel pressure to marry a Catholic? Or do you...
No, but I feel pressured to have a Catholic wedding.
Like at a Catholic church?
I do. And I think I wouldn't have it any other way. I think I would get a Catholic church or Catholic wedding. Yeah.
Do you think a girl's religious beliefs is a deal breaker?
No, because like your mom and your dad, you can make it work with two different religions.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same religion.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I mean, a lot of them are, you still do your same
At the end of the
things.
day, yeah, Jesus is the guy. I mean, God's the guy, but...
And then, I mean, you basically just walk your kids through both of them. I mean, you probably saw both of them, and then you chose a path at the end of that.
And as a kid, there's really no difference. Like, I didn't understand... There was no difference at all.
There's
just church.
I haven't seen your dad's side, but there is definitely a repetition, and there's definitely an outdated portion of church or the sacrament of church. There's definitely some things that just don't need to be there anymore. And I think, from personal belief and personal opinion, a lot of the priests are not the same, and I think that's because they want the Catholic Church to keep growing, and they're seeing everybody fall apart.
What do you mean?
Definitely, I don't know if this is just because I've grown up and I see a lot more of it, but I feel like there has been a leave in Christianity, or a lot of people have left the Catholic religion. And I want to say that's because, one, the priests are getting pretty pushy with the religion.
Oh, like authoritative, kind of?
Sort of, or more along the lines like...
scare tactics,
Scare tactics are definitely being drawn. But also it's us, not you problems. Or it's you, not us problems. Like, if you're not with us, you're sort of against us. We definitely saw a lot of that with the abortion and not abort, like pro-abortion and that stuff going on. It was definitely one-sided.
Yeah.
Where it was like everybody pro-abortion is anti-Catholic Church. Or pro-life. You are a Christian. You are following the Bible by the word.
Right.
Yeah. And there was no give.
Very rigid.
Which I can kind of see, but at the same time, being a leader of a religion, you can't force opinions on people.
Yeah.
If you want to...
Especially now. Like, in the medieval times, when you're dealing with a whole bunch of poor peasants who have nothing.
Yeah, nothing really going for them. I can see it, but, like, now that times have changed, you kind of have to change with them.
Yeah.
You can't just keep forcing the same thing over and over and over again and expect the same outcome as we grow and you don't.
It's crazy how long Catholicism is just
and I give it
trucking, dude.
Yeah, and I give it 50 more years, and I think it's going.
You think?
I think so. If I had to put money on it, I'd give it 100 years. 100 years, and it's out. Or there are little to no people.
And I would take that take on a lot of religions, maybe not just Catholicism, but yeah, that one's definitely. I think it's one of the oldest.
It's definitely peaked. I think it's definitely peaked.
It's one of the oldest, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I mean, and maybe it's just where we live in America. Like, maybe if you go to Italy or something, or Rome.
Yeah, we are very narrow-sighted to what we've experienced, and that's not a whole lot compared to the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's dying. I think it's definitely peaked, and we're coming down on a downfall. Because, I mean, everything has a cycle. I believe that. I believe that. Everything has a cycle. Because there was a point when Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, those gods were the gods. They were Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's no joking about them.
No. If
all.
You said some shit about it, you get got. And now look where they're at. there's cycles to this. There's cycles to everything. And I think there's a cycle to Earth and us, human beings. There's going to be a time where we go extinct and Mother Nature just fucking eats us up and grows herself back. And then there's going to be a time where Mother Nature's too much and you're going to need something like us to fuck it up. Like, there's highs and lows of everything.
Oh, I'm going to go get a book so I could show you a fucking chart.
Please do.
Dumb nerd. About cycles, dude?
There's a cycle to everything. Because, there's going to be a time where Mother Nature's not going to give a fuck about us. And then there's going to be a time where she's going to need us to revert back to these times. And lucky for me...
I would argue we are Mother Nature. I guess we're not nature.
No.
But animal, like life.
Yeah, we're life.
So this is the Earth.
You did show me this. This is cool as shit.
Over 400,000 years. And that's the dips are the ice ages.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the summers. Those peaks are the summers.
And we're in a summer.
Compared to these, look how long these tips last. That's where we're in right now. Look how big or wide that summer is compared to these other 4 summers.
Yeah, they're definitely... The one we're at is definitely thicker.
By 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So statistically, based on the past 400,000 years of Earth, we should be on our way to a deep freeze right now, but we're not.
CO2 degrees Celsius. Yeah. Yeah,
And you could say we don't know what impact we have because this CO2 is higher than it's ever been.
Yeah.
But that doesn't account for, even if you take away us giving out carbon emissions, which has only been since like the 1850s, that's still a ridiculously long summer.
That is.
On the grand scheme of things. But
so do you think the carbon output is reflecting on the temperature? Because that's the only difference I see between these years. Is the carbon, let's say, the carbon was around 280, what is that unit? ppmv.
Parts per million.
Yeah. And now we're seeing a massive fucking spike from the last spike. The last spike was 280. The spike of us right now is like 350.
Yeah. So it's definitely the most carbon that's been in the atmosphere.
Do you think I think there will be a point where where we'll start seeing long summers and long winters versus short winters and short. You know what I mean? Like, to dumbly compare it to something like Game of Thrones where they have winter is coming and then it's like years of winter.
Yeah. My heart tells me that the carbon that we're putting out doesn't have no effect.
There's no way it doesn't.
Right. But I don't think it's going to change these cycles of Earth. Because then again, if you cover up the past however many years, 1,000 years, I think we're just in an anomaly of a long warm period based on this book. This is only one book. But you cover up.
Surely we're going down here soon.
Right? We're due.
We are past due.
We are like, we should have been headed down 5,000 years ago before even the Egyptians fucking were around. We should have been getting colder, and we're still in this summer. Who knows, dude? It could just be.
Surely it's got to be a solar thing, huh? You don't think it's it's not Earth, it's the universe, or it's the solar system. It's the Milky Way. We're closer to a different solar system.
Yeah, I mean, it could. It's got to be something like that.
Because let me tell you, if you kill the wrong ant in an ant colony, the colony dies. So what's to say if one star explodes in the wrong solar system? We're not affected.
Yeah, dude, everything affects everything. That's just that blows my mind.
Yeah, no, I saw that chart. I think it was on your story or something. That was pretty. I geeked out about it for a second.
Yeah, because when you put shit in huge pictures like this, it just puts into perspective your life. Like, this fucking, I think I put this on my Snapchat. It says, civilization arose during a remarkably long summer. We still have no idea when or how that summer will end. When you say civilization, as in humans, arose during this long summer, and there's been other summers.
Yeah, no.
There's been times where it's not been summer, like not been what it is now. Are you kidding me?
To this chart, there are, what was it? Thousands, hundreds of thousands of years of just ice.
That was That was like 400,000 years. You think the Earth, we say, is 13.2 billion years, and that was only 400,000 years from the sample they took.
Yeah. So what is one of those peaks? Roughly how many years is one of those peaks?
I don't know, a little over 100,000 years ago. 120,000 years ago was the last summer.
What's the duration of one of those peaks, you'd say?
So what's that, 50? So each one of those blocks is what, 10,000 years?
10,000.
So 5,000 years right there, maybe?
5,000 years of complete summer.
And when we say summer, we mean the weather we feel now. Like, we're not saying these long summers where it's 70 degrees all year.
No,
summer, as in like a Kansas summer. In the summer, it's 90 degrees. In the winter, it's -1 degree maybe at its coldest.
Yeah.
But -1 degree is still insanely warm compared to these so-called winters.
I mean, this is in degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
And we're talking -10 degrees Celsius for
constantly. Like, those are the fucking highs. So, like, a winter, look up what Ice Age temperatures were.
-10 degrees Fahrenheit on the latest ice age peaked about 2,000 or 20,000 years ago, when global temperatures were likely about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Cooler than today.
Global,
so if you're feeling 70 degrees today, it was 60 degrees 20,000 years ago. That's not what I just read.
Because that's global temperature, not regional temperature.
What is global? What is
like the average temperature of the planet itself?
Oh, okay.
So that means
it's crazy how
we're in a global summer right now.
Yeah,
we still have regional summers and winters, but in the grand scheme of things, we're in a global summer.
It's crazy we have names for all the ice ages that have happened in the past nobody's experienced. Yeah. You know what I mean? We've had 4 ice age, 5 age? No.
Just in the past 400,000 years. I mean, surely they've gone back further than that.
Total amount of ice.
So, like, maybe summers in Europe would have been like 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
I remember
during July.
I want to say it was either a biology or a chemistry teacher who was nuts deep in some of this stuff. Told us that there was only 5 ice ages, major ice ages in existence, or in Earth's existence, which was crazy to me. Because I only thought there was one.
Yeah, me too.
I only thought there was one.
You see all the movies, like the Ice Age movie, the cartoon?
It's just a mammoth, saber-toothed tiger.
Or like the Earth ending videos. I was like, oh, it's the Ice Age. There was one Ice Age.
You think it's one massive event.
I thought the Ice Age, I didn't know there was multiple fucking Ice Ages, dude.
Oh, wait, okay, hold up.
And people lived through this shit with fucking sticks and stones, dog.
I'm pretty sure there was. Was there more than one dinosaur period? Like, were there sets of dinosaur periods?
Yeah, I think the most popular is the Jurassic, probably just because of the movie. But they had like your T-Rexes.
Yeah, so there was definitely like there was more dinosaur eras than, or just as many as ice ages. Like, there was different periods of the dinosaurs until the meteor came, and then we evolved out of that.
Yeah, there was some of the small mammals survived, and those mammals became us, and then mammals took over.
Yeah.
So we're in the age of the mammals, which we're lucky to be a mammal in.
Dude,
The next age might be the age of the fucking birds again, like it was with fucking...
Yeah, because we might go extinct where the birds live out.
Some shit might happen. Some extinction event might happen.
Dude, you know what?
And mammals don't
You know
have
what
it.
could have happened? COVID could have gone nuts with the humans, killed all of the humans, and only the animals survived. And then what if the dolphins just somehow happened to start walking on land? Yes. Game over.
Look up. I had to do this for an assignment. Boy, we're some nerdy boys today, huh?
I'll take that.
Look up just Life Tree and see if a website or like one. Look up One Zoom. Tree of Life. Look at. You want to talk about? Go to. Fuck. Go to for
This?
Yeah. Look how. Here we are, dog. Right? These are all
Human?
the species.
All of them?
I think currently.
Okay.
Not ever. Currently.
So what is the 6th of May?
I don't know.
Okay. Homo sapiens. 3 species. What do you mean 3 species?
Zoom out.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh.
And you go into each one of these and they just keep going, dude.
So all life, the center of all life is right here. And then we have bacteria.
Yeah, it just tells how to
I have
relate
no
it.
idea what that is.
But dude, strawberries are in this tree. Pigs are in this tree. Goddamn moss is in this tree. Like, you go to birds and you can just keep going.
I have a fun game. I have a fun game.
Going.
I'm going to pick an animal. You're going to tell me where to go. And you got to find that animal.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
I'm going to go... We'll go with horse because you're wearing a Broncos.
Horse?
So tell me where to go. 1 through 4. Start zooming in through
4.
Tell me... Where do you want to go from here?
Keep going. Keep going
Follow
over here. Go to the keep going towards the
animals. You still want to keep going?
Oh, I see bird. Yeah. Keep going.
Penis worms.
We found it. We've done it.
Penis worms and more.
Penis worms. That's the name of this fucking podcast.
Penis worms and more. What are penis worms?
I don't know.
What is a penis worm?
Look at all the different species of penis worms, dog.
Where did oh, there it is. That's a penis worm.
There's 23 species of penis worms.
I'm sorry, we got really distracted by penis worms. Where are we going?
Fuck, we're at insects already? Fuck. Did we miss it? Keep going, I guess. Fuck.
I don't think we did. Did we?
It might have been up there with the birds. I don't know. Yeah, well... I mean, I guess this...
You gotta see a mammal or something here, dude.
Yeah. Fuck.
I thought this was gonna be easier, to be honest.
Look how it just keeps going, dude.
It's just moss.
Look at all those tiny ass leaves.
Alright.
We missed? Oh my god.
Alright.
Look at all those species, dude. I don't think we could count.
Dude,
the amount.
I swear to God, if horses are at the end of this, I'm gonna be a little surprised.
Oh my god, dude! There's a lot of fucking moths. Are you kidding me?
Are you? What is going on? Can I get to the bottom of this? Is the question.
Stop. You're gonna have to go through 73,000 more fucking leaves to get there.
What do you mean? Why is it? Oh,
because that's how many species are
in this.
Well, no, minus that. So yeah,
I mean, look at this jump.
Yeah, you're getting there.
I gotta zoom back out.
How many now? How many species we at? You might have done it. We might be there.
Don't say that. We're just finishing it out. Oh, we changed our fucking icon. We're on a shroom. Well, no.
Hey.
Nah, fuck that, dude. Can I go back to
You get search horses and it'll zoom into where the horses are at.
No, I kind of... Okay, I want to...
You want to find the horses?
Yeah, dude.
Ain't it crazy? Humans are just a piece of that puzzle.
Oh, my God.
And we're so fucking smart, dude.
Oh, you were right. We had to go down the birds.
Oh, yeah.
Because here's fish.
So basically...
How the fuck do you know that these are a fucking fish? How do you know Bonnie vertebrates
I don't know. I think those are just ancestors.
are a fish? Even that's not even all the fishes. Jawed vertebrates?
So all people with a spine and a jaw, I guess, under that category?
Well, there's Jaw, there's Bonnie. I swear to God, horses are even further than this. I bet you I couldn't find humans
Lizards
again.
and snakes. Where the fuck are horses?
Okay, hold up. I want to go down. What? Surely no. What is the difference between what's a vertebrae?
I think something with a spine.
So jawed is a. We're gonna go down this.
So
way.
they have a spine and a jaw. I could be wrong on what vertebrae is.
Numbfish. I feel like these are just all
Stingrays.
Those are all fish. Vertebrae, Bonnie.
Tetrapod.
Tetrapod? Is that where we want to go?
Amphibians. Mammals.
Where? Huh.
Okay.
Horses. Mammals. Surely we're still going down mammals, huh? Well, there's fucking...
Marsupials.
There's different types of mammals?
What type do you think? Placental, maybe?
Yeah, because it's like... Isn't it birth? Yeah, I like that. All
right.
Armadillos. Okay. We're going to get this. Elephants, shrews... aardvark? I don't think it'd be with the aardvarks.
What the fuck? Are they not?
Four-legged moles.
So placental means it's this tree and all the branches after it. So it's that and all these. They're all considered.
Oh,
placental.
so all of... Oh, shit. Okay. Rodents, primates, and more. What's the and more? I don't think it's in primates.
No.
But we're in primates.
Yeah. Did you find human again? You sure didn't.
What the fuck? I think human. Wait.
I know we're
Baboons.
chimpanzees. Old world monkeys.
We're chimps?
We're with chimpanzees. I know that. Where fucking chimpanzees are, I don't know. Am I saying
Monkey,
that
apes,
right?
and... So we're in this.
I think...
Monkey
I think you
house.
could maybe go another branch over.
Like over here?
I think... no, eliminate this bigger branch, maybe. I
Like
think we're
down.
old world monkey and apes, maybe...
Yep. There we are.
Hey.
So there is us. Old little guys down there. Where the fuck are these horses?
Dude, maybe rodents? Would they...
Why would we be rodents?
Bigger rodent? They got big buck teeth.
I feel dumb.
Rodents and rabbits.
Okay.
Okay.
There's
That looks good. Go down that.
yeah, we're gonna
Hoofed.
camels. We have camels. We have
Llama.
llamas,
Llama.
llamas,
Mouse deer.
giraffes. Okay, bison, cows, deers,
Deer.
moose.
What is a horse? Is it a deer?
No, I thought
Is it a
horses
gazelle?
were their
Or is it
own
a horse?
Shit.
Here, there. That looks strikingly like a horse. So it's for sure, right? You think?
But this is also. I think a camel looks like a fucking horse.
That's got to be the right branch, though. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, we've narrowed it down to here. Okay. pigs.
Forest hog.
Okay, that's kind of piggies.
Piggies. So I guess if you keep seeing that, keep going down until it's gone, maybe? Assuming that's a goddamn horse-like animal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a goat. Shit, Michael. Fuck, I may have...
No.
I
Trust
may
the
have
process.
steered us in the wrong direction.
That's fine.
I think it's in the line. Fuck! That was a goat. That wasn't a fucking horse. I think it looked like a donkey. Surely
Where?
that's it. That's not it. Okapi.
Where the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. There's gotta be a horse, dude.
There was a horse. I remember
Really?
I did it for my assignment.
Okay.
Dolphin.
Let's just scroll. Let's just entertain this idea. I'm done entertaining that idea.
If you're listening and you want to be mind blown, go to one zoom. Just Google one zoom.
Yeah.
Life tree.
Life tree.
One zoom life tree.
And it should be a thing on the right side. Click it and try to find a fucking horse. You'll sit there for an hour.
Unless you search it.
Yeah, well, if you want to do it the fun way.
Musk deer.
Reindeer.
Okay. All right.
Is deer in that category?
What is a horse,
What is
dude?
a horse? Horse is a mammal. What is like a horse? Donkey, okay? Donkeys. I thought a fucking camel was close.
Can we keep going
Cloven hoofed
down?
camels, llamas,
What's the next little... What's that?
rhino, zebra, horse family.
He's done it. He's done it. Horse.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna keep my cursor on the horse and
Okay.
zoom all the way out.
I don't even think we'll be able to see.
Some little thing down that hole. Wild.
That kind of reminds me of the Apple Watch Zoom thing.
Oh yeah. I'd get that tattooed. That'd be pretty sick.
That would be cool. How many zoom into this all life? How many species? Let's guess. How many
species total there are
today? That's just fucking today, dude.
Yeah,
That's just in 2022.
That's not limit. That's
And there were
there's
dinosaur
at the
periods?
bottom of the fucking ocean, dude. I'm gonna go. Surely we're in the billions. You know, if we're including bacteria,
Dude, they got a whole shit to themselves.
I'm gonna go. $9.4 billion.
Billion?
9.4 billion.
I'm gonna do 362 million. That might be way short. That's bullshit.
That feels like bullshit.
That feels like bullshit. 2.2 million species?
The most recent common ancestry to today, all life. Scientific name: Bobita. Biota. 2.2 species. Bullshit.
So that means there's 2.2 million of those. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Okay,
yeah.
so there's 60,000 there.
You think there's about 2.3 million one of those leaves in this?
2. Yeah.
I guess that makes a lot. That makes more sense. Maybe.
Yeah, it does.
3 or 9 billion.
I'll accept when I'm wrong.
I guess if I would have thought how many leaves were on there, I probably would have gone less than
I'd go less than 100,000.
300 million. So you want to take next week off?
Yeah. Oh man, I can tell you what though, I'm hungry.
What time is it?
Take a guess.
It feels like...
Dude, this time jump, I can never adjust to it. Never. Huh?
Yeah, you can. 'Cause you
No,
have to.
like right. Oh, I mean, like right out the gate. I still feel like it's an hour ahead. Like I'm getting tired at 8:30, thinking it's 9:30.
Oops.
Boo.
It feels like it's in the 7s, maybe early 7s, late 6, maybe. Late 6 or early 7. I'm gonna go.
Give me a number.
7. 12.
6:51.
Ooh. Fuck, dude, I still gotta go to the fucking gym. Yeah, me too, but let's do it. Let's do it.
My stomach hurts, dude.
Alright, dude. Walk on the treadmill, Michael.
Hey, those are fucking backwards. They're color ordinated, dude.
Hey, dude, we're not done yet. We still got 5 minutes.
I know, but I need to stand. I've been sitting for the last 2 hours.
This?
No. The black one
That's
goes all the way over there, in between. Yeah.
Okay.
So you fucking knocked it off.
I didn't. I knocked something off over here. It fell straight down. I did borrow this, so maybe I just put it. There's no hook there.
Because that is my... Whatever. You ain't got nothing juicy?
Oh, yeah. I tell you, in first grade, I shit my pants. And then...
I feel like that's juicy.
Yeah, that's the best one I got for you.
Because you could tell that to anybody.
Yeah.
What's something... You can mute it. What's something right now that you would be embarrassed to tell me? You could probably think of one immediately. No? That smile tells me you have one.
It's a drug one. I don't know that I'm embarrassed. Maybe ashamed.
Okay.
But I feel like you knew. You know. I...
Really?
Yeah.
How often?
Maybe
You can...
I said what I was gonna say. Maybe I didn't do it once a week, so maybe 3 of those.
Really?
At the absolute most, probably 3 a week, for sure 2. Yeah.
And you in 2 days?
Yeah, for sure not 4 days.
I didn't know that.
There's my juicy, I guess.
I did not know that.
I don't think that was a bomb. But
That wasn't a bomb, but it caught me off
that was the
guard.
best I could do, and I'm happy it caught me off guard because it meant I did my job in finding my
Yeah.
quote unquote juicy one. Not that this is content because we just
Muted it.
off.
Yeah.
But fuck it, we're at an hour now.
Yeah. Dude. I'm not shocked at I'm not I reacted to your thing. That's it. That's all I had. Why can't this is I can't even talk about it. I want to say it, but I physically can't make myself. It's weird.
What, your secret?
Yeah. I want to say it. I really do.
What if you write it down?
I don't think I could.
Can you write it down and then... No, I guess if you can't say it, you can't write it down.
You know what I mean?
Is there a...
This is a bomb.
I mean, you don't got to tell me. I'm not worried
No,
about
but I
it.
want to tell you. That's the thing. It's a bomb.
It's a bigger bomb than I mean, my
Yeah. It's a bomb. And, like, I've told other people this. Nonchalant. It's telling you.
Is that at my expense?
No. It's at my expense.
Told other people.
Maybe it's more of a situational thing. And because, like, you have no reason to know this.
Well, I'm not going to make you say something.
I know, but I want to say it. But I can't. I don't know how that works, but it does. Take a guess.
Is it relationship wise?
Yeah.
So it's gonna have to be something I'm not
expecting. Not expecting.
So it can't be based off any knowledge of relationships in you that I previously had.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say I don't think you'd kiss a boy, so I don't think it's anything fruity.
No. No.
Although that would
be a bombshell.
That would be a bombshell.
No, I have not.
I'm gonna say relationships. Is it? I'm gonna say. I don't think you would cheat on anyone, but that would be kind of a bomb. Because I don't.
No, dude, I haven't even had a real relationship to cheat on somebody with. So
relationships. Then I don't know what it would be, dude.
Yeah.
Because I don't know of any relationship. Man, my guess is you've had 5 girlfriends.
That's the bombshell.
Not really, but I have no other realm of.
Okay, there's. I think I found a way around it. Is that a bombshell?
A little bit. Whoa. Yeah, I think I don't know what to cut out here. But
that's fine.
We cut out.
Is that a bombshell?
Yeah.
See,
a little bit.
I just. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
45. Episode 45.